Schmack-a-magov, everybody. I got me a Joe Hampson donation. Joe always picks awesome stuff. I always have fun doing the Joe picks. I have fun doing everybody's picks, but Joe's awesome, man. And he wants me to put the heavy metal soundtrack versus the Detroit Rock City soundtrack. Now, I own both of these. I have the heavy metal soundtrack on vinyl, but Detroit Rock City I have on compact disc. And, alright, so let's do this. Alright. Start with Hammy Sagar with Heavy Metal, which I don't like that song at all. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like Sammy Hagar, but I like that song Heavy Metal. I don't like this song. And that's going against Everclear with their cover of Boys Are Back in Town. I'm going with Sammy Hagar. Seriously. I'm picking Sammy Hagar because this is terrible. This is Everclear doing Boys Are Back in Town. It's not as bad as Bon Jovi's version, but it's damn close. So I'm giving that one to Heavy Metal, the Heavy Metal soundtrack. Next, Riggs. A song called Heartbeat, which, it's not terrible. It's whatever. It's of that moment. It's that kind of like pop rock type thing, but doesn't really do much for me. And that's going against Kiss, Shout Out Loud. I'm giving that one a Kiss. Definitely Shout Out Loud on that one. All right, next, Devo, Working in a Coal Mine. Love it, but it's going against Van Halen's Running with the Devil. Not even close. Game Changer. Giving that to Detroit Rock City. All right, next. Boys to Call, Veterans of Psychic War versus Pantera's Cat Scratch Fever, which Ted Nugent said he hated the Pantera version of Cat Scratch Fever. I love it. But I got to go Boys to Call. Veterans of the Psychic War, I like more. I even like it more than the Ted Nugent original. All right, next. Cheap Trick with Reach Out versus Black Sabbath with Iron Man. I'm going with Iron Man. Now, Reach Out, man, when they played that on that Chicago Pro Shot show, I love it where Rick is doing the guitar part, but here it's all keyboards and it kind of ruins it for me. It's an awesome song, you know, if you just take out those keyboards and just do a guitar riff. Would have been so much better, like that live version. But I'm going with Sabbath. I'll even put Iron Man over the live version. All right, next. Don Felder with Heavy Metal, Take a Ride, versus Marilyn Manson with Highway to Hell. I mean, what the hell? This is like one of the worst covers I ever heard in my life. I mean, he's trying to be so original, Marilyn Manson. I'm not a Marilyn Manson fan, sorry. You know, I used to see him before he was famous. He was in a band called Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. And they played Churchill's, all these clubs that I used to go to back in the day. And yeah, even then they were even weirder, all circus music, but this ain't good. Horrible. The Don Felder song ain't bad, actually. It's pretty damn good. And it wins. All right, then the next one is another Don Felder song called True Companion, which I find very boring. And that's going against Drain STH with their cover of 20th Century Boy, T-Rex. But I'm not feeling this cover, man. I don't like it much, but it wins. I'll put it over that boring-ass Don Felder song. All right, next. Nazareth with Crazy. I think it's a cool tune, but it's going against Kiss, Detroit Rock City. No contest. I'm giving that to Kiss. Alright, next. Riggs with Radar Rider. I thought it was whatever. Against Thin Lizzy's Jailbreak, which is awesome, and it wins. Alright, next. Journey, Open Arms. How did this song end up on, on this heavy metal soundtrack? Open Arms. Which, by the way, I love Open Arms. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. Shouldn't be on a heavy metal soundtrack. And that's going against Cheap Trick Surrender, which is like the perfect song. And yes, I like it more than Open Arms. Definitely giving that to Cheap Trick. Alright, next. Grand Funk Railroad with Queen Bee versus David Bowie's Rebel Rebel. definitely David Bowie. Rebel Rebel, easily. And that Grand Funk Railroad song wasn't bad. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, next. Cheap Trick, I Must Be Dreaming. I hate this. This instrumental goofy shit, they would play before they come out on stage forever. I still think they do. But I hate it. I hate this instrumental. And that's going against the Donnas with Strutter, the Kiss cover. Decent job. They did okay, man. I'm giving it to the Donnas. All right, next. Black Sabbath Mob Rules versus Runaway School Days. Not even close. Definitely giving it to Sabbath with Mob Rules. Nothing against the Runaways. I dig the tune. But no. Mob Rules, which is a different version that ended up on the Mob Rules album. So, okay. Next. Don Felder again with All of You, which I don't care for. Going against Sweet Little Willie. Definite win. Sweet Little Willie was one of the first records, 45s, I ever bought in my life. When I was a little kid, I wanted Little Willie. I love that song so much. I bought it on 45. Very special song to me, and it's a total win, man. All right, next. Trust was prefabricated. It rocks, it kicks ass, and that's going against Kiss with Nothing to Keep Me From You. I mean, what a suck-ass song. You know, Aerosmith had a big hit. What was her name? Diane Warren with the Armageddon soundtrack. So Kiss figured, oh, let's get Diane Warren and let's do an Aerosmith-type cover, and it'll become big. Yeah, I'm easily giving that one a Trust. No brainer. All right, that's the end of the Detroit Rock City soundtrack, but there's still one song left. So Joe asked me to add Kiss Beth against Stevie Nicks with Blue Lamp, and I really like this Stevie Nicks song. I'm going with Beth, but I do like this Stevie Nicks song. I think it's awesome. So Joe, this is the final score. Thank you so much, buddy, for the donation. You rock, my friend. And everybody out there, you're rocking too, man. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you have subscribed to my channel, take a quick look to make sure you're still subscribed, because people are telling me they're getting unsubscribed for no reason. So please, if you are unsubscribed, subscribe again. I really would appreciate it. And leave your comments below if you're aware of the heavy metal soundtrack and the Kiss Detroit Rock City soundtrack. And leave your comments below what you feel about both of them. And if you want to do it track by track, that'd be awesome. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. I said to subscribe. Yeah, I did. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. And again, thank you, Joe. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.